fast forward through all that. Wait for some people to come in. We're about to get this game started, or at least get this the preparation for the NFC Championship started. So yeah, I'm gonna do my intro real quick because this will be posted on YouTube, so be giving out both names. So again, this is your boy DJ81. On Twitch is DAJ1. And we'll be splitting up this game, this live stream on YouTube. It'll be on that channel, Skins for Life. So this will be the preparation and all that. Bringing to you the culmination of, a dominant preseason, a struggle through the regular season, and tough playoff matches to bring you this NFC Championship. So with that being said, let's look at what brought us here as we go through our schedule, go through the team schedule. So this was our preseason. I said dominant preseason. We were dominated in the preseason. So we went 1-3 in the preseason. I was thinking the real life Skins dominating the preseason versus what I actually did. I actually went reverse of what they did. And then let's look at the regular season. As you see here, kind of started out tumultuous. We won our first game against the Texans and lost against the Jaguars. And you see how it kind of went back and forth until we got here. We finished the season on a 5-game win streak. It seems like that's what the Redskins, when they get hot, that's what they do. So, and then postseason, I'm not going to say it was a walkthrough, but that first game against the Packers. Now, I must admit, when I played the Packers, their roster was depleted because of injuries. They didn't have Julius Peppers, they didn't have AJ Hawk, they didn't have a lot of players that were on the injury list, and Rodgers got hurt during the game. So, and then the Seahawks matchup, that was, if we look at the box score, it wasn't as easy as I thought, as the score indicates. Now, I only scored 28 points, but as you can see, they dominated in the passing yards. I barely beat them in the rushing yards, but I think the key to that game wound up being that they won time of possession. So, and one thing I've also noticed is that they've called penalties tighter in the playoffs. I've had more penalties called in the playoffs than I did in the regular season. So, alright. Now, as far as overall, we're going to look at the league schedule, because these are your teams in my CFM. They're in there. This is the AFC Championship, Chiefs versus Jaguars, and of course the NFC Championship. Now, how has this postseason played out? You can see who your wildcard matchups were in. Miami getting throttled by New England, and of course I beat the Packers. But then you had the Chiefs beat the Steelers, and Detroit take out the 49ers. And of course, divisional playoffs, Chiefs beat the Broncos. I know some Bronco fans are going to be upset at that. And you had your Lions go down to New Orleans and beat the Saints. I know some New Orleans fans are going to be upset. Yelling outrage. This game ain't sim, but it's the playoffs. You never know what's gonna happen. I mean, I could yell bullshit on this one, but the Jaguars beat the Patriots 24-22, and then of course I beat the Seahawks. So that leads you to, of course, your NFC and AFC championship matchups. All right, so let's really get going. Let's start preparing. Since I'll be playing the Lions for the first time this season, what I tend to do is that I go and look at the other team. Now it's obvious I know the two threats are Reggie Bush and Calvin Johnson, so my defensive backs are going to be vital in this game. Don't really need to spend time on confidence boosters because my team's confidence level is at an all-time high, but I do need to check the Lions and their confidence level and see where they're at. Let's see if anybody's gotten into the Pro Bowl. Okay, here's the Lions. So, okay, so Matthew Stafford, 71. The umpire's at 99. If we're gonna make sure we guard that short to mid-range area right here. Let's see. Go see, check his awareness. There we go. Look at Reggie Bush. His confidence is at 80. Now my team was last against the rush in the CFM, but for some reason in the playoffs we've tightened it up. We've shut down the Packers rushing game, which was non-existent. They didn't even have Eddie Lacy. They actually got a former Lion, and I think his name is Michael LaShore. Yeah. So that didn't work, and I shut down Marshawn Lynch. So Reggie Bush is not going to... He's expected to be the running threat, but I don't think he's going to be much of a running threat when I get a hold of him. But watch out for him in the passing game, and they are going to pass the ball. So Reggie Bush may get it underneath Joik Bell. It'll probably get some touches this game, probably not, but they both may be involved in this game. But the real key is going to be here. This dude's 99 at almost everything. And a lot of other receivers have confidence is up to the point where they've increased their ratings. So this is going to be, so we're going to be, everything's going to be focused on Calvin Johnson in the passing game. So this is the third straight receiving core whose confidence is 99, or in the 90s at least. Yep, we just have to get to that quarterback. We're just going to have to get to the quarterback. We can't let him sit. And I know Smitty's not watching, but you know, this is his team. As soon as I found out I was going to be facing the Lions, I had to tweet him real quick, because we all know, well, most of us that are old enough to know, the last time the Redskins and the Lions met in the playoffs, the Skins weren't playing around. So and that was like the last meaningful game for Barry Sanders. After that, Detroit became irrelevant, and then years later he wound up retiring. So let's look at the offensive line, because that's where I'm gonna have to win this battle. Okay. All right. Rob Sims. I just want to look at those three stats right there. I really don't care about the rest. this line should be built for pass blocking, so I have to watch out on the right side. Okay. And they run a 4-3, so see who I can focus on. In this case, more likely the middle runs will not be available. Well, I'm gonna use them every now and then, like on draws and whatnot, but to look for Ndamukong Suh and Nick Farley, unless one's hurt. Not hoping for injuries, but watch shedding. Haha, old friend Daryl Tapp. He's on the other side. He used to play for the Redskins last year. Yeah, he signed with Detroit in off season in real life, so I don't really expect him to really do much. He can't get off his blocks. He's the right end, he's on the left side. Up, we're running weak side. So with that being said, here we go with the tight ends, defensive tackles. So I'm expecting Griffin to be moved from the pocket, like move around. I'm gonna probably do a lot of play action, a lot of. Don't have that many rollouts, but I probably will be rolling him out because, you know, my interior line group's confidence is at an all-time high. I don't think they'll be able to hold up against this cat and this cat at the same time. So look at it. Block shedding. Yeah, they're getting off their blocks. Yeah. So they could single-handedly determine this game. If them two are able to get loose, it's probably a wrap for any type of game I'm gonna try to do, and I'm gonna have to just rely on my defense. Key here though, it's probably their weak-ass linebacking core. Okay, this guy will be front side of me, so that's where I can use Jordan Reed. Let me look at his. I know this is tedious. I do this every single team I play against, unless it's a rematch. If it's a rematch, I pretty much don't have to do this, but I want to sit here and do this, so I know where I can, you know. Basically, I'm game planning for Detroit. I'm already know on offense. I'm game planning for Calvin Johnson and Reggie Bush, and also, damn, I hate when I go on the quarterback. I can't remember his name, Matthew Stafford. I hope I don't pay for that slight, but yeah, Matthew Stafford, I'm at to account for him. Alright, so middle linebacker, Steven Taller. This fool here did the discount double check celebration and is now out for the year in the real. He will go down as one of those guys that does the celebrations and gets hurt and is out for the year. He will be mentioned along with kickers. That is highly embarrassing. It is very embarrassing. But he's in this game. He'll be playing this game, so I'm gonna have to look out for him. He's a good player. He's a good middle linebacker. Let me see, play right. Oh yeah, probably won't be used in zone. Probably sit back in zone coverage. So I have to watch the middle for him. And then right outside linebacker. We have a winner. We're gonna target this guy with our tight end. We're gonna target both outside linebackers with our tight end. This is gonna be a tight. This particular game is gonna be good for Jordan Reed. We're gonna definitely take advantage of any flat